Okay, my dear students, I welcome you all again for your economics class. Today we will continue the same chapter, that is law of supply, and today we will discuss the topic that what is meant by price elasticity of supply and its measurements. Firstly, I will give the concept of price elasticity of supply. Price elasticity of supply means how much there is percentage change in price and how much there is percentage change in quantity supply. All of you are aware that in our law of supply we have discussed, or law of supply gives you the concept that there is the direction of extension and contraction of supply. But in price elasticity of supply we will discuss how much extent there is there is change in price and how much there is change in quantity supply. That is known as price elasticity of supply. Shortly we say that price elasticity of supply means percentage change in quantity supply in response to percentage change in price of a commodity. Okay. Shortly we can say PES, that is price elasticity of supply. That is the meaning. Now there are methods. Different methods are used to measure the price elasticity of supply. Is it? But according to your syllabus guidelines, we have to discuss only one, that is percentage method. Otherwise there are different methods. Is it? But in your syllabus guidelines it's mentioned that only you have to discuss percentage method. Percentage method is that method in which we are measuring the price elasticity of supply. Is it? And it is the most applied method which is used to measure the price elasticity of supply. And in this method we are seeing ES means elasticity of supply in percentage method is equal to percentage change in quantity supply, that is QS, upon percentage change in price. That means in percentage method we are seeing percentage change in quantity supply divided by percentage change in price. That will be equal to ES is equal to del Q change upon Q into 100 whole upon del P into P divided by P into 100. That means this percentage change in quantity supply, how much there is change from the original one, that is the change. This one, how much there is change, and this is initial one, how much there is change in price divided by this, multiply by 100, multiply by 100, and that will be equal to this 100 and 100 cancelled. There it will be del Q. We will separate from this equation that del 1 on one side and numerical one plain P and Q on one side. That will be equal to this will be equal to del Q and this will be equal to this. That means del Q upon del P. This whole divide will be converted into multiply. Then this will be numerical and this will be numerator and this will be denominator. P, that is P is here and this is there. Only because it has been changed, only because this has been changed, this whole divide has been changed. In shortly, the formula which is used to measure the price elasticity in percentage method is del Q upon del P into P by Q. This is the formula which you can use. Here del Q, it means changed quantity supply, del P means changed price, and P means initial price, Q means initial quantity. Okay. Now there is another part, that is what are the shapes of supply curve and elasticity of supply. Is it? Further question is it that the shapes in price elasticity of supply has mainly five. These are the three applied ones and these are the two rare cases. These are two rare cases. But first we will discuss ES is equal to 1. ES is equal to 1 means the supply curve is bypassing from the origin. From the O, upward shift of supply curve is there, and on that time it is bifurcating over quadrant 1 into two equal parts at the 45-degree angle. That is the case that here supply change in price is equal to change in quantity supply. Equality is there. Then ES is greater than 1 means change in price is less. Change in price is less and change in quantity supply will be more. And on that time our supply curve is touching over O y-axis on price side. On that side where we are measuring the price, and on that time in the second case or in second situation the price the supply curve is touching the O y-axis. That is the indication that it is ES is greater than 1. That means price change in price is less. Take an example, change in price is 5 and that will bring changes in quantity supply 10%. Now another one is ES greater than, so less than 1. It is opposite of this one. Here the supply curve is touching over OX axis. OX axis, or the on that side where we are measuring the quantity supply. Is it? And that gives clear concept that here we say the change in price is more, but that will bring less change in quantity supplied. That is called ES is greater than 1. Now there are two rare cases, is it? That is ES is equal to 0. Means supply is not changing. Supply remains constant. It is no matter what the price will be. Price is increasing or decreasing, but the supply will remain constant. And in this situation, the supply curve is parallel to OY axis. And last one is there, ES is equal to infinity. That means ES is equal to infinity means what matter quantity will be, but price remains unchanged. Price line is parallel to OX axis. Is it? There is no change in there, and this is the scenario or situation of what is meant by ES is equal to infinity. Shortly, I will conclude. There are 5 shapes of supply curve and elasticity of supply. That first, ES is equal to 1, ES greater than 1, ES less than 1, ES is equal to 0, and ES is infinity. Okay, this is the discussion regarding how we are measuring price elasticity and what are the shapes of supply curves. Is it okay? Thank you.